It's clearly an issue here at the parking lot for the tennis center Sandpoint. Just take a look at some of these signs around the parking lot saying Magnuson Park is a heavy prowl area for car theft. The tennis center actually wants to expand some of their surveillance capabilities, but can't because of a city ordinance that looks after people's privacy.
So it's kind of an ongoing thing in the park.
Abraham Lee is a manager at the tennis center Sandpoint in Magnuson Park. He says car prowling is a problem here.
We've had cars broken into at 5:30 in the morning and as late as 11 p.m. at night.
The tennis center is not alone. Car prowling at parks is an ongoing issue, like this one at Seahurst Park near Burien. It saw a spike in car prowling this May, according to data from the King County Sheriff's Office. It's what the tennis center in Seattle wants to prevent by using more security cameras.
With most surveillance devices, it's a huge deterrent for crime. So, for example, if there was more visibility, then perhaps we might be able to deter some of those break-ins.
But while their cameras can watch their own property, it's a different story on the larger lot closer to Magnuson Park. Are you able to put cameras up here?
As far as I know, we are not allowed to put any kind of surveillance.
Lee says they are not allowed to install security cameras that survey the public by the park. We looked into why. It goes back to a 2018 city ordinance that says any city department wanting to use surveillance technology must submit a report on privacy implications and community impact before it's approved by the city council. A Seattle Parks and Rec spokesperson says their department cannot place cameras in parks under current city law, a rule that Lee says affects business and clientele.
You know, we're trying to be as proactive as we can in addressing the crime issues, but at a certain point, there's a limitation of what we can do.
Lee says the tennis center is working very cooperatively with Seattle Police and the Parks and Recreation Department for solutions. Of course, police have those common sense tips, which is move those valuable things away from your car and also keep your car locked at all times. In Seattle, I'm Christine Pei, King 5 News.